Hi everyone, I'm using the Mystical Tarot for our reading today. I'll choose 3 cards, take some from the base of the pack, and I'll also choose one from the Mystical Healing as well, as we're in this energy vortex moving from the 1010 portals to the solar eclipse on the 14th, so huge energies. Pluto stations direct today, so again we're going to feel that shift. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective or anyone who views this video. There we have one, and as always, take what resonates and just put the rest to one side and see what resonates. There we have 2 and 3. Okay, so the base of the pack, so that was the Page of Pentacles, the 2 of Pentacles, the World. Okay, so the Knight of Cups, and you can see that she is sat on the lotus. She's raised up from the roots, all the mud of the roots and the muddy water, and is sat on the lotus. So she's rising above the mental. The water around is all calm. So this is a new beginning, and she's being guided by her heart. And there is so much going on in the outside world, so much conflict, that it's easy for us to get drawn into. So the 5 of Cups, you can see she's walking through the water there, and the water represents our emotions. She is losing all her flowers from her tree, but there are still 2 flowers there. And in traditional tarot, this is where the 5 of Cups, 3 are fallen and emptied, and then there's 2 of Cups still standing. So she still has those 2 flowers there, but she's looking at everything drifting away. So whatever energy is coming up for you today, and because we're all empaths and what is going on in the outside world, on some level we may feel it. And to hold space for ourselves and to hold space for everyone who is going through any kind of conflict. So remembering to bring ourselves back into that alignment of love, back into alignment with the 2 of Cups, to really send light out into the world and be the eye in the storm. So if we start to look at all the conflict, we can get drawn in and we can get emotionally entangled in it. Whether it is fear or any anxieties that may be coming up with whatever's going on in our lives, in our personal lives or in the outside world, to really bring ourselves into that center, into our energy of divine source energy, and hold light there for ourselves and all humanity, and send love and healing. When we start to focus on the conflicts of the outside world, we get brought out of alignment, and this is such a sacred time as we're moving through these portals and stepping into the eclipse. So the outside world is getting louder, to really remind ourselves to center ourselves. That antidote to all the chaos, conflict is love. And if we don't have that within us, if we can't find peace within us, we will never have peace on earth. So to really focus on bringing ourselves into that calmness, focusing on love, and knowing that there is a bigger picture that none of us know. God has a divine plan, and when we take responsibility for the part we play in this divine plan, which is anchoring light, which is staying in peace and emanating that peace throughout our energy fields to all around us. And then we've got the Page of Pentacles, and she's tending there to her flower. So this is asking us to cultivate, to focus on our gifts, to focus on what is important to us. And peace is important, love is important. This is blooming, our gifts coming to the surface now, and not to allow anything in the outside world to take us away from the sacredness of ourselves. And from that sacredness we can emanate it all around. So we are being activated through our spiritual gifts and also psychically. So we will feel what is going on around us, and that is to alchemize it, to really shift it, to alchemize, to bring ourselves into balance, and know that when each one of us bring ourselves into that place of peace, we are helping Mother Earth to feel and resonate with peace, to raise vibration. So we're all part of this plan, and that's why we've come here. But at this important time, as we're moving through these energy vortex, to really cultivate. And then we have the Two of Pentacles asking us to stay in balance, keeping one eye in and surveying the outside world. And if anything starts to trigger us or knock us out of balance or put us into some kind of fear, to take a deep breath and bring ourselves back into that center. That is our safety, that's our protection. When we're in our center, when we are at peace, when we are holding space with love, that is a powerful protection, because from there we emanate pure light. So we're being asked to stay in balance while everything on the outside may be in disarray and chaos and loud, and taking our attention away from what's going on within us, to come back in and center and know that everything is working. There's lots of karmic cleansings going on, and personally and outside, in the outside world. So as we are cleansing and clearing anything that may come up, maybe doing our Ho'oponopono, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you, for anything that brings up any fear, or anything that brings up anything, anger, or whatever it may be, because whatever we are focusing on, we are feeding that energy. So it's to really stay in our alignment. That's our protection while we're traveling through these immense energies. And Pluto's stationed direct today, and the planets never go in reverse, and they always go in the same direction, but it's our optical illusion from Earth. So as they appear to go in retrograde, that's when we start to go in and go deeper and deeper within. Now Pluto is stationed direct. This is when we start to see through the illusion. This is where we start to see in the outer world. So as we've cleansed within, it's doing the same in our outer world, making sure that we are really only focusing on what is going to empower us and empower others, and bring some positivity into this time of immense conflict. So as we focus on light, sending love, sending compassion, and sending empowerment, but making sure that we are constantly looking within of how we are feeling as we're taking these steps through this powerful portal, through this time into the eclipses, the solar eclipse on Saturday, and then we've got Friday the 13th as well, which is huge as well. That's Venus. There's a lot of Venus energy. So Venus rules Libra, and we're going into the solar eclipse of Libra. So lots of Venetian energy, which is of love, but asks us to look at our relationship with ourselves and what's going on around us, and to alchemize it as we're moving through this time. And then we've got the world, and we're moving in to a new earth. This is a card of completion. So things are starting to come to an end, all cycles of stress, all cycles of over worrying, all cycles of doubt, all cycles of self-worth. As we let all those cycles move and finish, we bring ourselves into alignment with New Earth. The New Earth is not a destination, it actually comes through our heart, it comes through our being. So as we are emanating the higher frequencies, the higher vibration, we move up into the higher dimensions of the fifth dimension. So we are in the fifth dimension, but there's parts of us still here, still doing the work, still doing this fragments of our soul that may be trapped in old emotion. So everything around us is mirroring where we need healing. So if anything comes up of any lower dense energies or emotions, to breathe and to take that time to breathe and to bring ourselves into silence, into peace, and know that by doing that we become the antidote, and we then start to create the new earth. We're all plugging into it now with every thought and feeling and word, when we're holding light and anchoring light, and we are facing the galactic center. So we are being bombarded with galactic light. So to allow ourselves to absorb it and allow it to dismantle the old paradigms, the old programs, to stay in that place of peace. And so I'm asking now for a message from the mystical healing as we're going through this deep purging, as Pluto is stationary. It's very powerful energy, bringing things up maybe that we've not dealt with or been aware of, old programs coming up that we've not been aware of, but we're seeing them now and we're able to adjust and to change. So asking now, there we have the recognize divine timing. Everything is happening in perfect and divine timing, and she is there. This angel is just walking through that door. There's opportunities coming. We're shifting into this. Nothing can stop it. It really can't. Everything is in divine timing. And as we realize that we are New Earth, we hold New Earth within us, and it resonates all from us and all around us. And this is recognize divine timing, and she is walking through that door knowing that there's nothing to worry about, there's nothing to be concerned about. Everything is happening exactly how it's meant to happen for our unique and old soul journey, our own soul journey. Everything is happening perfectly. The only thing that hinders that is when we don't trust that. So we're being asked to really step into faith, come back into faith, feel the sacredness of who we are. We are here incarnated at this immense time of ascension. There's lots of things happening around us that are giving us the opportunity to really hold space, hold light, high vibrational light, bringing in Christed light that is flowing to earth now, anchoring it in, allowing it to bring our chakras into alignment and pulsate that light. And like these surges of light I've spoke of are electrical currents that are coming now, dissolving the old paradigms. Things are starting to fall, and we'll start to see through the illusion, especially with Pluto stationary now, Venus holding us in that energy of love, asking us to look at all the relationships that we have in our lives, with our finances, with our partners, with our career, with ourselves more. and our relationship to the outside world, and to take that responsibility for where we're placing our energy. So this is a beautiful card, and that angel is beautiful, walking through that door, arms out, heart, you can see our heart is navigating through this time, and that's what we are being asked to do. Allow our hearts to navigate us, not by sadness, but by love, the purest form of love, and send that out until it circles and fills the earth. So I'm just going to take one from the Gods, Goddesses and Angels for us, for some extra guidance. Know that things are shifting for us, and we'll all end up exactly where we're meant to be, and we will all be happy. Oh yeah. The Goddess of Knowledge. So the Goddess of Knowledge is coming through and asking us to listen to our higher mind, not this mental chatter, our higher mind that is connected to our higher self, and our higher self will bring out this divine intelligence. And if we are busy looking at what has gone, or what any kind of regret, we're going to miss this channel of energy that's coming through. So open our crowns, connect with the Goddess of Knowledge, and she's got the earth in her hands, and just feel the channeling of those wonderful messages coming from the higher consciousness, coming from the higher mind, which is Uranus, which is Aquarius. This is the higher mind, and Uranus is in Taurus, helping us to see through and move through any blocks that we may perceive are there, that are helping us to go through changes. And it's a powerful time of awakening to our innermost guidance, and the understanding and the wisdom that everything is in divine order, everything is in divine timing, and to sit, especially through this portal, through this time of the eclipse season, from the 1010 portal, lots of energies, very intense energy, knowing that we're all moving, we're all shifting vibrations. So our outside world will shift as well, but in keeping with the clarity and the cleansings that we've done on the inside. So I'm sending so much love, and thank you so much for listening. Thank you. God bless.